are back with more Amerzone. So we just got off the lighthouse and we are heading to the Amazon or the Amerzone in this. Now this is part of the Siberia series of games.
It's part of Siberia?
Yep, same creator.
But it's not connected, right? Like I can
it is
watch
connected
this.
to it. It's officially part of it apparently.
Wait, which chapter?
That I don't know. You'd have to look that up. But it is part of that franchise.
Is it going to give me spoilers? I still have yet to finish.
I don't think this gives any spoilers. I think it's its
thank
own
God.
story
I love
just
Siberia.
in the universe.
That is so cool. I love Siberia. Okay, just making sure. Sorry.
I think if this one gets popular, they may remake Siberia because this is the same team.
Well, Siberia is still like they just made I think the 4th chapter.
By the way, when I said that you have to move around by clicking,
yeah. Oh, instead of a train, it's a
plane.
The whole first part of the game is getting this thing running.
I don't know why I said duck. Probably because there's ducks outside. So.
Dragon egg.
Are we listening to it?
Yeah, not heartbeat.
I love Siberia. It's kind of like Myst, the remaster of Myst.
Yeah. They tried to keep it as classic as possible. They did a little homage to the actual original creator because apparently he passed away.
Aww, I do love.
Bravo 2 to Bravo 1. Frequent eyes on a over local vine. How to see what it might be with all these geese. Request permission to approach with the shuttle. Over.
Bravo 1, copy that. We'll relay to Alpha 1 and circle back as soon as possible.
Talking about the geese in front of us.
Yeah, I think the UFO is actually us.
Nice. Tee-hee, we're scaring people.
I don't know if this is based on a comic. I know the creator did a comic called Detective Canardo.
Detective Duck. Oh, we gotta stop. We gotta look for a lever and stuff. Let's see here.
Oh, right here.
Oh, they meant us resting.
It's gonna be a long trip. So we're going from France to Shipwreck Island. And we just finished the first chapter.
Yay! Dude, I want to play this.
Indeed.
Really good. It just came out.
Dude, I'm gonna get this next week or in 2 weeks because I
gotta give it
manage.
to Mike Roy. They have been coming out with some fun games. They did Empire of Ants, which was really, really fun. And then this. They're the ones that also published the Black Sad game, the new Tintin game, which I want to try.
Ooh, Tintin.
Oh, the Canardo comic had a section set in Amerzone, which was what inspired this game. Okay.
Oh! We'll have to what? I'll have to read it then. I gotta get that.
Be back in a moment. Go and take a bathroom break. Have fun crashing.
Use the throttle. Possible to advance on surface. Okay. We're going submarine mode. What else do you want me to see on this? Okay. Loading in. I'm not sure. They do a lot of different games. This is the prequel / foundation for the Serbia game, so it's kind of chapter 0 for Serbia. Somebody said.
Serbia or Siberia?
Sorry, Siberia. I keep doing that. Siberia.
No, that's cool. I was just wondering, is there another game called Serbia?
No, this is the chapter 0. This is the prequel to all of it.
Yeah. Okay.
On to the circus?
Okay. I would like to see what it looked like. Fuck your warning.
You will see nothing like it.
Yeah, it's not letting me look at it this time.
Etelem. Etelem.
Okay.
I think we need to find the shit for the other mode.
Please proceed to direct ventilation of semi-manual conversion temporary lock. Please proceed to direct manual intervention. Let me have fucking control, damn it.
I assume that means smack it with a hammer.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Get a bigger hammer?
Propeller problem. Propeller problem. Form ventilation blocked. But what do I do with that?
I'm assuming then we have to go on... Is there like a vent somewhere that we can access?
I guess. Yeah, I guess we're going up.
Up. We are now in the waters.
It's peaceful.
Very.
Humpback whale.
The whaliest whales. Hail of the whales.
Man the harpoons.
So much whale.
You found weed?
Seaweed.
Ooh. See.
That was rather easy. see if I can do it now. Please confirm the... Okay. There we go.
Alright, we gotta lose the smokestack, it looks like. There we go.
No, it's much lower.
Infection.
Can I turn it? No, that's not the button I wanted.
Can you turn the other model to the side? Okay, yep.
I used to be able to turn that model. There we go. Thought I could do it myself.
I think you got it right.
Got it. That one was easy.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Skis.
Alright, there we go. Switch to submarine mode. Got it.
Submarine mode. Yellow submarine? Actually, I take it back. That was the sperm whale.
Yep. Going
That is
under.
Moby. That is Moby Dick. We are going to die.
Yeah, it's fine. Sperm whales aren't that evil. Let's go. We just have to avoid the sperm whales, that's all.
Yeah, you said sperm. I'm an adult, everybody.
I'm categorized as a meat popsicle. I knew that motherfucker was going to screw with us.
So far he hasn't. He just swam by. He just swam by. It's fine.
He looked
You
at me
gotta
funny.
eat us, just like in Pinocchio. Yeah, that makes sense, seeing what we're dealing with.
Possible to advance underwater.
We gotta defeat that, and we gotta move it somehow. Or just,
we got a
yeah, I
raid.
guess that works. Why can't we just swim over it? Look, a fisherman!
That's what we're doing.
Hi.
Use grappling hook.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna be Batman!
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
A powerful tool that can be used to
Hey, Lance,
tow a
let's do it.
high float or rip obstacles on its path.
But it's not me, it's Spider-Man.
What do you want me to do here?
Can you move that like joystick?
That's what I've been trying to do.
Well, Can you bring up the reticle again and let's see where it sits? Try
Oh, okay.
firing it? Oh, there we go. Bingo. Perfect.
This guy is just watching us do this. He's like, what the F?
Okay, here we go.
Would it really sustain the weight? Yeah, you gotta shoot it there. Right.
There we go. Alright, easier than I thought it would be.
This guy's like, what the?
Please insert this guy. We don't have a diskette for that.
Can we escape and find one?
Talk to the fisherman. Okay.
Yep, we gotta go on a quest to find more discs.
Oh, that might be his friend, the professor's friend. Can I do anything? to-
Oh, we can't?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Can I go onto the dock?
How about the pulley lever? The crank. Can you turn the crank?
Actually,
That
she might
crank
be
right there.
right.
No.
With the...
Let me try something else. 'Cause it won't let me leave.
Do you have to aim that grappling hook again at that big, like, claw thing that's over there?
That's what I'm thinking.
You're a genius.
No.
But we did achieve one of the goals, which was to port there, and now they want us to talk to that dude.
Yeah, but we have to get off the fucking ship. That's the problem.
Would the CD that we need be
Maybe it's just
somewhere
finicky.
else? Instead, we need a floppy disk.
Where did
Oh,
you-
there's another message.
La Bamba?
Yeah, why not?
I feel like we should be able to get off rather easily.
We can't even hit the crank on that. Yeah, we should just slide off. But I guess they want us to have a ladder or something to activate for us to go on.
Oh, right. I have this button. I keep forgetting to use it. Yeah, there's no
Oh,
way.
it's the button that highlights everything. Maybe there's something inside, I guess.
Yeah, we may have missed something now. Okay, yeah. Now that we have that button. Use the button. Oh.
Okay, that
Fuck
works.
you too, game. I could have just lit off the top.
Nah, that's way
Is
cool.
that it?
Absolutely.
Are you done with all your ruckus?
Hi, old man.
I'll kick you in the water, asshole.
He's cool though.
It does look like a nice place to swim, to be fair.
No,
Oh, yeah, sharks and shit in it.
the fish aren't biting.
Okay.
What do you expect, for Christ's sake? First of all,
Start.
sperm whales don't usually come into this lagoon. And with all the racket you've made, you've certainly frightened the fish off. There's a whale trapped down below. He must have got caught in the old nets near the wreck. As long as it's here, fish will not bite.
How is this
That's
my
for
problem?
sure.
We got it.
And I will be in a bad mood. And when
That's
I
more
am in
you
a bad
problem.
mood, I don't feel like talking.
Okay, we gotta get rid of the whale.
I love
to
our character's
continue.
reaction, like, for fuck's
Character's
sake.
like, what the F, bro?
During the next cutscene, I'm gonna run and
In
go get an ice
reality,
cream
then you
because...
just, beat the living shit out of him and threaten to feed him his own testicles unless he tells you what you need to know.
Very nice.
Fine. I would have just jumped in the water.
Okay, see you later.
Fuck you too, bud. Not my fucking problem. I just got here.
He's like everybody else, he just hates tourists.
Okay, fair enough. They are fucking awful.
It's the human condition.
Especially European and Canadian tourists. Their attitudes are revolting. Thank you, Lee.
Oh, a Luger! Don't know if it fires anymore, that's pretty corroded, but... An officer's weapon. Oh, it literally is a... But... That's not...
If you want to look at it again.
No, I was just curious. A fascist symbol, but I'm assuming this is just like a fantasy fascist symbol because that doesn't remind me of anything
Yeah, it's a
remotely
fascist
German.
symbol.
Also,
think it's
maybe this
supposed
is
to
a
be
reference to
symbols.
all those Germans that escaped to Argentina.
Apparently.
We're digging up treasure. Okay. Perfectly adequate goal for a shovel. We got some cervezas.
I'm gonna step away for really quick while you guys read that.
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't know. That's a long story.
Do you want it or you want me to?
Hi. June 14th, 1986. Almost 6 months with no one allowed to cross. Amerzone's borders are shut. Alvarez, the nutcase. August 2nd, 1988. Fishermen stop over. Offered to bring me aboard. What's the point? I have everything I need right here. October 22nd, 1990. The final castaways left on a raft wanted to reach the Amerzone Delta. Poor fools. December 12th, 1993. An Amerzonian smuggler ran aground yesterday. Gave me news, bad, and bottles. Very good. March 3rd, 1996. Newly shipwrecked woman trying to repair her boat. Told her to wait for the next trawler.
I'm back.
May 23rd, 1996. Shipwrecked woman pulled up a plane wreck from the sea. Wanted to retrieve its parts for her ship. Disturbed the fish. Me too.
Yeah, okay, we got a few more.
July 17th, 1997. Big storm today. Cabin has lost its roof. January 29th, 1997. Shipwrecked man from last week killed himself. Poor devil. May 15th, 1997. Storm starting earlier and growing stronger every year, but at least the fish are taking shelter in the lagoon. December 28th, 1998. It's been a long time. A poor guy claiming to have explored Amerzone. Yeah, right. I've heard that one before. February 7th, 1998. Amerzone Coast Guard passed by on edge, worried about foreigner crossing the border illegally. Got rid of them with some bottles. Need to keep an eye out. April 10th, 1998. Storms already. Almost lost the wind turbine. But the Explorer helped me. Correctly applied the emergency protocol I wrote down. Even wants to strengthen it with rope. Go ahead, big guy. I'm off to fish. Okay, so like he's been here forever. I'm guessing, and he.
All that man does is fish. It's his thing.
Okay, so he just witnesses people, and everybody else just kind of like either like gives up on crossing or dies.
Seems like it. I
We
go
couldn't
in
go any
that
further
way.
this way.
No. Sorry, I went to get an ice cream because my fucking throat is killing me.
Dude, you're making me want to get an ice cream. I should get
It's
an ice
one
cream.
of those yummy Fat Boy ice cream sandwiches.
Oh.
They're on sale.
You bitch.
I am not gonna have a voice by the end of today.
You're the one that wanted to stream.
This will be the last stream of the week. Oh shit! I just realized how bad my voice is.
Are you okay? Do you wanna call it here? I don't want you to die.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die.
Yeah,
I just don't talk.
Like, you sure you don't want to take a break?
As long as you two talk, I'm fine.
There, let's see here. Oh, we got liquor. Oh, no, it's
Oh,
empty. Son of a bitch!
Puebla.
It's empty.
Puebla. Alcohol, definitely homemade, most certainly.
Good, bathtub kid. Almost. Or toilet wine. Actually, to be fair, to have toilet wine, you would actually have to have a toilet, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Something to help him forget his troubles.
Loneliness.
Loneliness, yes. He's got a little mini keg, too. Or is that just maple syrup? Nibel beer. Okay. So he had beer and hard liquor. Yeah. Notes of a missing person number 3. My hasty departure from Puebla, prompted by the troubling arrival of a group of soldiers at the outskirts of the village, caused me to lose half of my research. It would have been a disaster if I didn't have such a good memory, honed by years of study and the relative illegality of my presence in Amerzone. Alvarez has a particular dislike of researchers. Why, I don't know, but rumors mention a friendship turned sour. My research led me to this strange little island only a few hundred kilometers off the Amerzone coast. Local fishermen called it Shipwreck Island, and avoid it like the plague. Storms and shipwrecks abound there, and many sailors have been caught unaware by its reefs. The island forms the center of a tortuous archipelago, which was very difficult for me to traverse. When I arrived, I was surprised to find that the island was almost completely uninhabited, with the exception of a solitary, distrustful fisherman. At first, he claimed to know nothing about the Ophidian idol. I spent several days buttering him up with the excellent rum I smuggled from Puebla, and finally he told me of a centuries-old legend, a story passed down from generation to generation of the various castaways who have come to this cursed island over the years. Amerzone has been fertile ground for smugglers, pirates, and pillagers since the arrival of the Portuguese conquistadors in the 15th century. Drawn by the promise of riches and glory, these adventurers massacred the indigenous tribes, some of whom are said to have been descended from the Incas, who came here from the west a long time before. They were massacred in vain. No riches awaited their killers. The most famous of the conquistador expeditions learned this from bitter experience after sailing up the Amazon River to the Temple of Flight of the Ovovoholas tribe, a monument that overlooked the chain of volcanoes that stretched beyond the marshlands. They found only a simple statuette of an Ophidian figure, not fashioned from gold, diamonds, or other precious gemstones, merely local stone, which shone a stunning blue-green and turned out to be worthless. No one knows what the conquistadors did with the statuette. Some say it changed hands many times, sometimes stolen by other pillagers, sometimes by pirates, never finding its way back to its rightful owners. It is even said that it sank with the galleon sailing close to Shipwreck Island, and that it has been resting there ever since, with the occupants at the bottom of the ocean. My host, the island fisherman, asserts for his part that all the legends around the statuette have one thing in common. They end badly, and that would be better if the idol remained lost forever, forgotten by all. Kinky.
Hey, sorry. I was doing something.
Alright, so apparently he has to tell us about where to find this magical idol so that we can do something with it.
Neat.
Casablanca.
Yeah, well, no,
Yeah, that legitimately.
Oh
is the
yeah, no,
poster.
yeah, you're right, that is the poster. I was saying that the idol seems to also be referencing the Maltese Falcon. Diving helmet.
It's a very old school one.
Yeah. The light? Yep. The lamp is burned out. Although, to be honest, if you were going to put this on, like, the inside of a ship, I feel like you going with the African Queen would have been a better option.
We'll probably get the African Queen later.
Although, to be fair, we're also not in Africa. We're walking out of the saloon. Looks like I'm kind of... Okay, here's where I guess we're going to get our fuel refill from eventually. You didn't even put the wand back. Okay.
Don't have anything to use for it. Yeah, it's broken.
Can we travel any further down the pier? Oh, we can.
Yeah.
And the hangar as well. Yeah, old seaplane. Because it's had the motor removed. Oh, and a dairy can. Nice.
There we go.
A
Monkey
wrench. No, that's an adjustable wrench.
Oh.
A monkey wrench is a pipe wrench.
Neat.
Dog tags.
No, he's German,
Yep. Uber Lieutenant.
which is why he's so pissy.
My dear old friend, I write to you in the hope that you still recall the unlikely little party of travelers my companions and I must have seemed when we were obliged to lay over on your island in 1932 after a collision with a sperm whale. You and I got on very well, and it is in the name of this mutual affinity that I call upon you today to ask for your help. I am intending to return to Amerzone and, as before, stop over, planned this time, on your island. This will be no doubt my last voyage, provided my declining health allows me to make the journey at all. I am afraid that for reasons of security I cannot tell you why I must take this journey, and so I ask you to trust me blindly, as it were. My request is simple. You should choose to help me. I ask you to carefully hide the backup diskette enclosed within this letter. You're going to
I
have to
love how
scroll
this
down.
letter's just out in the open.
There we go. Can you move the cursor? Actually, you're blocking like one
Sorry.
letter. Do not let Alvarez's uniformed ruffians get their hands on it. While I am unable to tell you the exact date of my arrival on your island, it will be within a few months at most. It will have to be. Until then, thank you in advance for your help with the diskette, and take care of yourself, friend. Alexandre Valemboy.
So there's the professor.
Professor Anne Marianne. I maintain Marianne was hotter. Very good. A belt? Okay. No, Daddy, no!
Is there anything back there? Because there's like a room.
Maybe. If you can go back there, is there a doorway to get into that room over
That's
there?
what I was thinking.
Okay,
No.
no, it's closed. Okay. Yeah, then it looks like that's probably it. At least for right now. We said we have a belt for something, but I'm not sure what it goes to. Probably a generator somewhere around here that it fucking goes to.
Actually, before we do this,
That's a plane. Can we get it open? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay.
got it.
The mystical yellow liquid. I assume this is actually how we're just supposed to refuel the ship when we get it in here, because there is a dry dock right there that might be able to pull up. Oh, right, jerry can. Duh.
We're gonna be lugging this thing around the whole time.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun, by the way. That's why that thing has 3 handles. The double jerry can.
Oh fuck.
Those motherfuckers are made out of metal, too. 20 liters. Yeah, that's gonna be heavy. I'm curious, how much is 20 liters of gasoline?
Someone tell us an American. There we go. Question is that gas still even useful? Doesn't gas go bad after a while?
I don't know. I thought it was like immortal.
Yes and no. So what can happen over time is that gas will get
I'll be right back.
gummy. Yep.
Oh my god, you're so cute.
Do you hear that, Mike? You're so cute.
Sexy.
So you were saying about gas.
Yeah, gasoline can get scummy over time. So, like, if you leave gasoline unattended, a lot of the times it can develop, like, bits and pieces of shit in it. And the thing is that It'll still ignite. The problem is that it will make your engine dirty as shit, and your carburetor will not have a good day. Like, usually, if you're using shitty old gas, it's either on an engine that you don't give a shit about, or it's because you forgot about it and you're using it in a machine that you shouldn't be. Otherwise, you're gonna have to drench the inside of that. You're gonna have to pour in a shit ton of engine cleaner. Otherwise, your carburetor is not gonna get fuel and stuff to go through it. It's just gonna act like it's just gonna gunk up and not work.
Yeah.
Bro, you have a shovel. Don't be dumb.
That's true. You do have a shovel.
Guys, should I make a taco casserole or tortilla lasagna?
Both of those sound delicious. I can't decide.
I know, right? I was told one of them you use tortillas to you use taco shells or like tortilla chips on the bottom, and I was like, those get soggy, and they're like, yeah, but it's really good. And I'm like, yeah, this does sound really good. Like, I was told you put a layer of tortilla chips on the bottom, right? Then you put your chosen meat, and then you put a layer of tortilla chips, and then you put a layer of, like, maybe some sour cream and some sauces, and then you put another layer of beans or something like that, and then on the end you just...
me salivate, damn it.
I'm gonna make this today.
You're looking on my keyboard.
I'm like gonna make it with green chilies and stuff, cause like, look, I don't have enough greens in my diet, so it's like, the hardest thing is when you live alone. So it's like, look, most stuff is prepared. Like, you can buy vegetables and stuff, but it's gonna go bad before you finish it all because it's just you.
Oh, I have guinea pigs. They don't go bad.
That is very true.
Oh, that's awesome. Like, that's my biggest issue is that, yeah, I can buy onions and stuff, but it's gonna go bad and it's just a waste.
Yeah, I have the same problem.
So, like, sometimes I try and get, like, frozen veggies and stuff, but, like, there's only a certain amount, so. Like, there's only certain veggies. But, yeah, like, I'm trying to figure out other ways to, like, add in, like, little canned veggies and stuff, like green chilies and things, or... I'll get those juices that are just like 100% veggies and just try and chug it, because it's like, listen, you gotta get something. I gotta be healthy. Also, I'm thinking about getting Skooma a new cat carrier, because he's gotten big. He's 7 months old and now he's at adult height of regular cat. Regular
Wait
cat
till he's
height.
full size.
I know. Oh, you're saying that.
Yeah,
But
before
his
you buy the carrier, get his full size first.
I was gonna get a large carrier so he'll grow into it. Cause yeah, like he's already getting too big for the carrier he's already got. He likes going out though. He likes it when we go to the comic book shop. And the comic book workers love him because he gets to go, like, they get to hold him and stuff.
Why don't you train him to go on a leash and harness?
I'm starting to train him on that. Actually, you want to know what? While we're doing this, hang on one second. I gotta go put him on there. I try, like, he doesn't like wearing it because it's weird to him, so I try and put it on him for like 30 minutes and then take it off. I'm hoping that'll ease him into it. And then it'd be easier to put on his, like... Oh, shoot. I need to put on his, like, take ward off stuff, too. Well, we'll do that later tonight. But, let's try the harness. Okay. Come here. You're gonna get so busy. You got your little harness. Yeah. Boomers, it's your harness. The one with the belt. Listen, man, you gotta learn to use these and wear
In the
Load
event.
the air inlet, disconnect the motor and the turbine, disconnect the diving bottles, switch off the motors.
Boy. Good boy. Oh, there he is.
Nerd, mute yourself.
No, you're gonna wear it. You're gonna wear it. You're gonna wear it. You're gonna
Do you
wear
want me
it.
to do it?
You're gonna wear it.
It's fine.
Oh.
Honestly, that's kind of amusing in the background.
It is.
Get on you.
There you go. Gave you a ladder.
Right on. Like so.
Let's go up there.
That way.
Trying to do that with Bigby would be not fun in any way, shape, or form.
Well, she's got a
Or he-
Mancoon type cat, so.
I know, I'm just saying if I ever tried to do that with him, it would just not happen.
He'd lose his fucking mind on you. It'd be hilarious.
He'd lose his mind before I even got him, like, when I approached him with it, he would just look at me with terror, like, what is this? Why are you doing this to me?
No, you have to wear it.
Snowflake probably wouldn't care.
She just yowl.
I didn't realize she was sleeping on the bed behind me. Just go big.
Oop, looks like I got that. My list of investigations of the region. No, that's not one. Go to the diving platform. Okay, so we just have to go to the diving platform. We did everything else.
You did. There you go.
Yo.
You done.
It's not the diving platform.
I hid the diskette, just like Valenbois asked. Since you're here with his infernal machine, I guess he didn't have the strength to make the trip
I got
himself.
the harness on him.
Or he kicked the bucket. Yeah. I can see in your eyes. It's the latter, not the former.
He gives 0 Fs, this son of a bitch!
Yeah, now the other one's up.
Sorry. So I got him in the harness, and he seems to be doing okay with it. I just gotta make sure that nothing kind of drags down, or he will try eating it. Yeah? 30 minutes. If I can get him used to it, we can get him on a leash. And then it would be allowed to kind of wander a little bit further. No, don't go after that part. He found this. The only thing is, like, now, I'm grateful for him. They make these, like, safety collars for, like, dogs and cats now, that if they pull hard enough, it'll break off, but that's specifically because, like, apparently dogs and cats can get sprinkled on theirs. So it's a safety protocol measure. Of course, if you don't put it on correctly, okay. Little dude, come on, don't do that. Yeah, go play with that instead, okay?
Oh, that thing's so rusted. Are you gonna get it open?
You're so cute.
Apparently.
You're so
There you go.
cute. I'm gonna take a photo and send it to Purity later. Because you're the cutest. You're a little cute town. I love my cat.
I love one of mine, the other one I'm indifferent to.
Come on. Love you.
Got it.
He is not happy with his collar. No, he is not. He is on the floor. He is rolling. He refuses to get up.
Say hi. Say hi. Yeah? Okay.
That's not what I want.
Yeah, I know the socioeconomic stuff in Africa is trouble.
My cat is like literally refusing to stand up right now because of the collar, the harness. So mad. But
He's a dickhead.
come on. You gotta get used to it. You like flailing around too much. I have to. I should probably look this up, how to get a cat. Stop finding the loops and biting into them. Stop it. Dude, this game is so cheap. I want it.
Alright, there we go. We've connected the drilling platform.
Nice.
We're gonna drill for oil.
Yeah.
Black gold.
So that's right. Don't do that.
Well, there's the suit. You found the helmet earlier.
Yeah, but we gotta fill it with air.
Then you have to put the helmet on first. Alright, everything's green.
Put the diamond. Now I put the helmet on. There we go.
Get over here. Come on. Come on, boy. Come here. Here, boy. Scuba! Scooters! Get up here. I made you in oblivion. Come here. He's not coming up. He's just staring, kind of. Scooters! Oh, he realized he was wearing the harness again. Decided to roll around and try and set himself free. No, we wear it for 30 minutes. We're just trying to get you used to the harness, my dude. If we do that, then we can let you wander a bit at some places, not everywhere. He's also a shoulder cat, so I'm wondering how to train him to fully be shoulder cat.
Alright, let's go in the water.
He just perches up there?
Yeah, he loves purchasing up on my shoulder. Then again, he is a fucking huge cat, so
Yeah, that was my next question.
he needs to get used to how to properly sit. Like, I ask people, is your cat a lap cat or a shoulder cat?
One of mine is a lap cat, the other one is a get the fuck away from me cat.
He slept with me for a little while when I was there.
He likes women. He hates men. He tolerates me.
He liked me. Once he got used to me being there.
Oh, apparently I can train them as well because he's so big. It's hard for him to fully sit on my shoulder. What we can do is I can get a cat backpack that allows like a spot and leave it open so he can climb up on my back. Kind of, and use the back of it as well as a...
You're just gonna turn him into Daxter?
Yes. I should have named you Dexter, shouldn't I? You're kind of a derp. I love you! I love you, cat.
You gonna try and train him to take a dump in the toilet?
I was thinking about that, but I heard that there's a problem with that. That sometimes, even if you train them to do it, sometimes the cats still don't really prefer it, and if you take away the regular litter box, they'll just poop out of it. Also,
Yeah.
he is notorious for throwing sand everywhere, so that's my biggest issue.
Yeah.
He is
They
a sand
usually do
thrower.
that when they're not happy with the litter.
Oh, no, when I mean he throws sand, he likes jumping out of the litter box, like in a giant tremendous leap, so sand goes flying. So I've ended up getting the big bucket. But he's half Maine Coon, so the sand is gonna fly everywhere again. I've been having problems with that. A lot. He's a psycho. I love him, though. I love you!
There we go.
Like, he's pretty good with a lot of stuff, but yeah, this is...
Your tension line. I have to cut that bitch.
We have the machete.
Machete, 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 machete.
What's that?
I feel like you're not gonna be able to get enough, like, oomph in that underwater. Alright, never mind.
It's like, I know that everybody likes the travel cat bags. They're like, but they're super freaking expensive. They don't give him like a real place to look. I get it, they're like super like durable or something. It's like, bro. Wait, this is for small cats. F that. My cat's huge. Can't have that. My cat's he's gigantic.
How much does he weigh?
I don't know. But he's only 7 months old and he's at a little bit taller. He's a little bit bigger than a regular normie cat height sizes. So I think he's at a point where I need to consider like changing up some things. Because obviously he ain't stopping moving, and they're like, oh yeah, he ain't stopping his fur growth either. I'm like, oh lord.
Let's see. I can't do anything there. I need to free the whale. The old fisherman agreed to help me now. Okay, so I just have to go back.
Okay. Yeah, we just gotta go back.
Yeah, we did it!
Can I? Actually, I'm curious. Can I fast travel?
Screw you, grumpy old man.
You can't. Okay.
And why does the man hate us so much? We didn't do anything.
Because we ruined his fishing, the thing he's been doing for like 70 years that he apparently can't stop.
Did he get trapped on the island? I couldn't tell from the diary things. Was he stuck on the island, or did he just
No,
like,
he chose to
did
be. Well, he seems to like being here.
Yeah. It's like, I got the fish! And then everybody else commits suicide. He goes, oh, fishing for me! What the F, man?
Put the diving gear back where you found it. Once you're done with your little swim.
Okay, we'll put it away.
What now? I already told you. As long as the fish won't bite because of the sperm whale, I will be in a bad...
You're gone.
That's better. Now the fish can come back. And yeah, I know what you're gonna ask. It's coming back to me now. Happened a long time ago. 1932. 33, maybe. There were 3 of them. They had a machine. Just like yours. The same thing. They never managed to restart it. They eventually left on a whaler that was passing through. And the machine remained in the lagoon for some time. Then in time, it sank. They also left a chest behind. In that ruined shack over there. On the other side of the beach. That Valembois guy sent me something to hide in it a short while ago. Something that has to do with your machine. I guess it's yours now. Farewell, then.
Okay.
Farewell.
Come on, he was your friend. Also, I just read up on other Mancoon info, and it says they take up to 5 years to grow to the full size.
Yep.
What the hell? How
I had
big are
one
you
before.
gonna get, mofo?
I know
forget
that Maine Coon cats can break like 20 to 25 pounds. So
Yeah, they can be enormous.
Mine was almost 30.
Jeez.
I think
Mine
last
was a
one
big
was
girl,
18.
and she also lived almost to 24 years.
Yeah, let's see here. Females are on average 10 to 15 pounds, 8 to 15 inches tall, 40 inches in length. Males average 15 to 25 pounds, 10 to 16 inches tall, and 40 plus inches in length.
I can
Shit,
show you
man.
a picture of mine.
I think I
Mirrored.
got
Mine was a big
Normie.
girl.
I think once again, my previous Maine Coon cat, I'm pretty sure was kind of a normie one, but he was big, but he wasn't like the full authentic
Why is
Maine
it not
Coon
turning?
height. But they are freaking cute. I love them.
That was a bit of a fight.
Okay, what if we breed? Yeah, okay. Like somebody has a photo of a Maine Coon cat right by a regular cat, and I'm like, yeah, that's the thing. Like I look at I lived with a Maine Coon cat for so. Hey, it's the Disney.
Can you read this?
This
Yeah.
is for. Oh,
No, go ahead.
okay. November 12th, 1933. This enforced stay on Shipwrecked Island has given me the opportunity to get to know my traveling companions better. While I was already good friends with Antonio, the superficiality of my connection with David soon became apparent after we left Brittany. I was looking forward to a long journey bring us closer together. Alas, the days of waiting and anxiety that has passed following our shipwreck have revealed character traits in my companions that I would have never suspected. Antonio, whom I have known for a number of years now, has always seemed an honest man, a fervent defender of the Enlightenment. For a long time I believed I'd found him the brother I never had. But in these last few days, I have been alarmed to see integrity that I valued so highly transformed into unyielding rigidity. I mean, you're shipwrecked. That's gonna cause people to panic. I mean, come on, right?
We're going to resort to cannibalism within the first 30 minutes.
I mean, if people when they're panicking and so forth will cause this issue. Antonio loves Amerzone as a brutal man loves his dog. He believes that the country needs to be ruled with an iron fist and not cushioned in what he calls primitive muck. David, without attaining the same virulence as Antonio, seems to hold a similar view of Amerzone. His fears are for the souls of its people, which he believes are in peril on account of their pagan practices. I mean, are they sacrificing people? I mean, Montezuma did some weird stuff, I know that. I wasn't in the right, it wasn't fair, never mind. In spite of everything, I must try to keep the level I had. All the tensions probably just left a result of a terrible delay on this island. Tomorrow we will try to repair the hydrofloat's radio. The engine cannot be saved, but if we manage to send out a distress call, all is not lost. Obviously, returning to France at this stage of the expedition would be utterly humiliating. I won't do it. Someone with this close. So the other two were like, everybody here is freaking crazy. I vote we go conquistador on their asses.
Sweet.
I mean, and the other people were like, I can't believe you would say that. And it's like, okay, hold it, hold it, hold it. Look, I know for years we used to talk about that cultures were lost and purged and so forth.
Are we talking about the conquistadors? Because the literal neighbors of the fucking Aztecs are the ones that actually sent the conquistadors there. Because they were so fucking monstrous.
Yeah, okay, so this is the story. I listened to a really good shitpost about it called Somewhat Accurate History. And pretty much it summarizes that the fearless leader, whatever, the conquistador that came over, he was actually on the run because he murdered the actual captain because he was pissed off he wasn't in charge. And in fact, apparently, Spain this time was like, alright, everybody, we have a bad rep for going all gung-ho and murder. This time we're not gonna do that.
We created the pox blankets and we have no regrets over what we've done.
Hey, okay, I need to tell you about the pox blankets. That's actually false. Okay, so the pox blankets were done during a time where we didn't know a lot about hygiene or that germs are on items that you
I thought the Spanish figured it out and were doing it. I had heard the Spanish figured it out at some point and were like, yeah, fuck you.
I thought you were talking about the Trail of Tears. That was an accident. The smallpox thing,
that was
an
also
accident.
not the Spanish. That was the white boys that did that shit. Don't you fucking put that one on us.
It was... Okay, so it turns out the Americans are so like that. They actually did feel bad, and so they got a hospital to donate blankets. But during that time, it was still not known that, a lot of viruses apparently could be, brought over if you don't fully sanitize a blanket. Like, don't forget, sanitation was not that great back then. So, a lot of people died more than what was expected. So, the one time we tried to be nice, we made things worse. Wait, what am I talking about? My family didn't even go over there until,
see, the three of us aren't connected in any way to this shit. None of us came over at that point.
We ain't part of that. But yeah, so anyway, back to the Aztecs.
Okay, maybe Mike.
So the conquistador guy was running away from... I don't know,
what the fuck are you?
I'm not, I haven't been, my family hasn't been in this country long enough to go back to the point where they were conquering the West, unless you count Vermont.
Okay, so like,
no one
anyway,
counts Vermont,
so
you're fine.
This one, what was the conquistador that came here again? I mean,
Cortez?
Cortez! Yeah, Cortez was on the run.
Here to Florida.
There were several.
Yeah, he was. The boat police were pretty much like Spanish police or whatever. Boat police were coming after him because he murdered the original captain. So he was like, "Oh fuck, I need to go and like chill out. I gotta make sure I get everything done, so they can't send me to prison. So he goes up there and yeah, pretty much finds out immediately.
Oh, that'll
Yeah, there's an asshole up there. It's like, who is the strongest dude? Oh, that'd be the fucking Aztecs, and they're fucking assholes. And he goes, great, I'm gonna go up there and beat the shit out of them. Nobody else will get pissed off at me doing it. And yeah, that's what he did. He threatened them. And then he got to go and hang out and party up there. But then he
Always
found
remember,
out...
when the fucking Spanish want you, we don't let your ass go. Just look at the country that tried to disconnect from Spain.
Yeah, yeah, the bandits...
I am a
pretty much
Spaniard and I am a Puerto Rican, so...
But apparently
He was-
you know nothing about selling land.
It depends on which of us fuckers. I used to be part of royalty.
Yeah.
My last name is actually in a lot of different places.
My family was trying to kill the royal German family. That didn't
So,
end well,
nerd
so we
started
ran.
a world war. Good to know. God damn it, nerd! You and Toast. I don't know which one's worse. Toast
And
might be
then
worse.
the other side of the family said a lot of Italian slurs against Mussolini, and we left.
I mean, to be fair, they're
I mean,
right.
yeah, that's why we did it.
Is it Italian slurs when you are Italian?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
As
it
far as I have
depends
been
on it depends
We
on how
were-
it's aimed.
I have
Apparently
been
my
told by
great-grandpa-
different Italians how, like, each part of Italy says hello, and it's nothing but fucking insults to each other. That's all they do.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
like
we do,
saying hello
dude.
to each other is like,
You've been watching me play Assassin's Creed 2. That's fairly accurate.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
all fucking man whores too.
Back in the day, when when Ubisoft actually tried to make slight historical accuracy into their games, and now
That shit was at least funny. Ezio was amazing.
I love
So-
Ezio.
I've been
I mean-
I'm replaying those for the channel right now, and I'm currently midway through Assassin's Creed 2.
Don't
I mean,
worry.
as everybody
Remember,
knows,
guys, if we
after-
hit our goal on the GoFundMe thing, because it's just easier to say that than what the actual site's name is. Mike will do an Oblivion remake run. So please, it also helps a doggo
Yes.
in need.
Yeah. Oh, if you get also donations, will he do a modded Oblivion remake run?
If there are mods out for it, sure, and if they don't
Yeah,
kill
they're
my
making
computer.
some. It's slowly trickling in, but we get in some.
I got another like 14 games to go in Assassin's Creed, so
okay.
there's some time.
I'm probably gonna
What the fuck were the
go on
coordinates?
the
God
channel
damn
and-
it.
Okay, so this is the game plan. So anyway, Cortez was like, oh shit, and then he managed to go to the Aztecs. And obviously the head of the Aztecs, what was it, Montezuma or something like that? He was like, dude, this guy is like, he's got crazy weapons and shit. Okay, yeah, we'll let him hang out here. And they're like, we have Cortez, Cortez is like, I have your king, he's my prisoner, but really it was just him chilling on the couch, just fucking around.
Oh, okay, I see what you want me to do.
In reality, they were like, fuck, man, we're so fucked, we're so boned. Because, obviously, with the, look, they were just an adventuring crew. They weren't supposed to go and, like, cause a ruckus. So, pretty much, they didn't have enough men or equipment to actually take over, like, to overthrow Montezuma. So what
Maybe
they did
we
is,
not
as
aim
you said, gathered all the other villagers because they found out very quickly, as you said, that they're like, yeah, the other villagers were pissed off because all of them were going through massacres. Like, there's that famous story of, I believe it's a Mexican tribe, and the Aztecs said, we would love for your princess, your daughter, king of whatever, of the Mexicans, why don't you bring her to us, and we will make her the wife of our god. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
like,
manually.
she gets to be,
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
they thought it was a perfect thing. It's like, oh, great, she gets to live a wonderful life.
What, I can't just pop up at the
with the-
fucking top? I still have to climb. I can just pop
the
over
world's-
from the door.
They're like, dude, she gets to go and live in safety of the world's most ultimate group around here, and we probably gain peace with these people. Hell yeah, you can marry my daughter. Comes back after the wedding to find out that a priest is wearing her skin. And, yeah.
As you do.
So, yeah, pretty much he, oh yeah, they ran them out quick. It's like, oh, you mean those motherfuckers? Yeah, we'll definitely go take them. They killed my daughter. And it's like, everybody, because also, like, let's face it, the sacrifices that they were doing.
Oh, I have to
those
go do
were
it
their
all the way
people.
Want
from
to make
there.
all the fish
They
swim
were
up?
everybody else. They were the weaker tribes that were all getting sacrificed. So
Diving.
pretty
Off
much
with all your-
everybody's having a bad time. And then Cortez shows up and he says, I'll give you guns. You want to go and overthrow them? And they're like, yes. And yeah, that's what happened. And so Cortez managed to get away from not going to jail. And by helping upstage an uprising. He just assisted, really. He just gave them the weapons that they needed to overthrow him, which is really cool if we think about it, that it's a bunch of groups just. If you're the biggest asshole,
Okay, yep, that's where it is.
more of the story, there's always going to be a bigger asshole. So, I guess be friendly with your fellow neighbors, because you never know when they'll one day overthrow you.
And always have a blackmail folder.
Yeah, that too. Also, don't give them reasons to really hate your guts. You know, like murdering their fellow men in a horrific actions that make that even them, even though, like, we think we're barbaric, even all the other tribes people thought was freaking barbaric. Yeah, maybe don't do that.
Okay, we got it.
But with small acts of evil, like crushing all the donuts at a company luncheon.
Now I want donuts. But I don't
Yes,
want to
you
go
can have-
outside because I don't feel good.
You can have the crushed donut.
Look,
Mhm,
I
what do you
lived in
mean?
Florida, I would go over and give you a donut. What are you doing, Scoomers? Get over here. I think he's still mad that I put that thing on him, but he's got to wear it for about, like, 5 more minutes. But yeah, so that's, fun fact, the person who said that disease were spread by germs has the same name as the Game of Thrones character. That's great. It's interesting, like, yeah, for a longest time, we actually didn't know that washing your hands actually makes sure that diseases don't spread. Like, this one guy theorized at one point, what is it? He would deliver children in surgery. Like, he was a doctor, and he was like, hey, did anybody notice that if we actually wash our hands, women that are giving birth are less likely to die?
I want to die
They're like-
right now.
You're stupid. And then he's like, nah, I'm not stupid.
Fuck you
And
too,
yeah,
nerd.
like, I think they threw him in a asylum because they thought he was a freaking crazy man. But yeah, it turns out later, yeah, he was totally right.
Hey there, Jackie Backy. What, buddy?
That's it. This is a cool submarine, by the way.
She finally just paid attention to what we were doing.
Sorry,
She
I
was-
saw.
She was on a tangent.
I know, I just let her talk while we worked.
Exactly.
I thought that was okay. I'm sorry. Did I?
So
You're
it'd
good.
be 226.
27. 227.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
right, 227.
Yeah,
Keep it that
227.
in mind.
227.
After
227.
So we will be doing
227.
more of this game when I return once I'm feeling better. But this will be the last stream for probably the week.
227.
Seriously,
227.
stop and rest. I want to finish this chapter. Because I don't
Yeah,
want
I've
to leave
been
it.
like,
Alright, so that's where we
I keep like getting captivated by it, so I'm really trying
It
to
looks
like.
really, really
talk.
pretty.
It's really pretty. Like, even all these small areas and stuff, it is very classic, like, old school point and click, but updated nicely for a current year without it being super mega annoying. Like, look at that.
They
It's like,
didn't
oh
do
yeah,
that
you
thing
can...
where they needed to change every fucking little detail
Yeah.
and then call it a remake.
It really is like the Myst remasters. If you guys ever played them, this is identical, where it's like, oh yeah, you can walk around the area.
Do you mean
and
where
you can
I got
interact.
my joke? You put a donut and a chihuahua together and get a light bulb? Or was that was just strictly Lucas that did that kind of
Yeah, that
bullshit.
was LucasArts. It's a rubber chicken with a pulley.
Oh
yes, the
no,
rubber
it wasn't
chicken
just them,
pulley.
it was King's Quest too, remember?
Oh god, I have to play that. I own that somewhere. But
Oh,
yeah,
King's
there's
Quest
like,
can be such a bullshit sometimes.
yeah.
It's-
My
it's
mom
too
gave us the original one at one point. It was freaking nuts. But yeah, so King's Quest is insane, and that's insane. Yeah, I mean, as they call it, what do they call it? It was the original Moon Logic.
Got it.
Yeah, it was pretty much LucasArts, though. Though people loved them for the ridiculousness, it was very well known to be, like, it was the most dumbest of things would get combined.
Alright, so we need...
But Myst was the one that really introduced, like, 3D elements and stuff to point and clicks and things like that. Like, it was really
No,
cool
all the way
learning
back.
about...
Yeah, okay.
Like, there's a whole entire, there's this, like, documentary video thing that I like watching, and they talk about the creation of, what is it, problems in games, or not even problems, but they did one on Civilization and about the Gandhi glitch, but they did a whole entire thing on, the Myst creators.
Your ass.
Yeah, that they said one day we just woke up. Oh wait, yeah, their documentary thing was about the glitch that changed everything, and then yeah, like their whole entire thing is a friendship GOG, and that the thing is the GOG is actually in a circle, so when you hit too far, you go straight back to zero. It goes full circle no matter what. So Gandhi, being one of the easiest to be the most peaceful diplomats, he is the fastest one to get to the highest peak and then resets all the way back to zero. So that's why he becomes a psychopath really quick. Now, they were a little bit panicky because they already released the game with that in there, but found out very quickly that the players of the game freaking loved it because it was so hysterical and ridiculous. But thus starting the joke with all Civ players, watch out for Gandhi, he will murder you. That man is bipolar. I do want to, I mean, because of how popular it is, I do want to do a Conqueror run as Gandhi in one of the later ones. Hey, have you ever heard of a game called Laura Bowdagger of Amun-Ra? Personally, I haven't. Have you guys heard of it? No. I'll check it out, though. But yeah, so these guys, another documentary they did was on the Myst. It is. And it turns out the Myst creators were, they originally made an engine or something like that, and they figured out the system could make it, if you click on an item, a drawing, you can make another drawing into it. So they got, like, somebody's brother or something to keep drawing changes to the picture and things, and that's what inspired, and this was just done on a trade show. But
this one, the original one for this was, I think, the Fox Knight. What was called Fox Knight VR. It's just the engine name, by the way, not actual VR. It's just the engine name for back then.
Oh, okay.
Now they're using Unity. This is actually.
Oh God, we're gonna hit the geese.
I know, right? Are you a boy or a girl in this one?
We're a guy.
Okay,
Again,
I
this
wasn't
is the
sure,
prequel
like,
to Siberia.
Yeah, he's got skinny little hands, but I mean arms, but his hands looked like a guy's hands. It's just that he had thin fingers, so I was like,
We're French.
yeah, that's true.
So
That's
this
true.
is what we're gonna call it. So we'll end chapter 2 next time, everybody, so that we don't just automatically go into chapter 3. So thank you guys for joining us.